Welcome to another edition of your Let's Talk show. I'm your host, Andrew James, and today I'm pleased to have with us in studio via Zoom, Mr. Garth Nelson.
Hey, good morning, Andrew. How you doing? Thanks again for having me on your show.
Very good. It's nice to see you after such a long time. Can you tell us a little bit about what Mr. Nelson has been up to, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, since I left Guyana since in '87, which is a very long time, like you said, Andrew. I think you and I attended Regma at one time, right? Yeah, but since I left there, I've always had my body actually left Linden, but my soul and heart was always there. So I always could venture back home at least 3 or 4 times per year. I went to Regma, like I just mentioned, and then I went on to Multi for a year and a half or so. Then I came over to America in the late '80s, and I did all my high school and college, everything over here in Brooklyn, New York. Since then, like I said, I always been going back to Ghana all the time, looking for ways to remigrate back home and do business home and looking for opportunity. And since then, that's pretty much what I've been doing, just traveling back and forth.
Nice to catch up with you. I know you like to present yourself as a simple guy, but as far as I'm concerned, and as far as the Linden community is concerned, I wouldn't consider you as a simple guy. I know you are the owner operator of Venture Flavors Plantain Chips, coming out of Linden itself, homegrown.
Yes, yes,
Can you tell us a little bit about your plantain chip business, if you don't mind me asking, please?
sure. So the Venture's favorite plantain chips, right? Like I said, I am not a big eater, a big cook, a big chef or anything, but I just love chips and I love everything cheesy. And then one day I was just, eating the chips, regular plantain chips, and the idea came to me, I could put cheese in this. And
Hmm.
from that point on, the whole idea was born. So the name Ventriz itself, Ventriz is my grandmother's name. She's the one that named me. She actually gave me one of my names, which is Moses. So but to me, she symbolized a lot of strength. From her, we have about close to 300 people in my family just from her. She made about 13 kids. Each kid's made about another 8 kids. And it goes on and on and on. And now we have a whole army. So, but the flavor chips itself is a great idea. We currently have three flavors, which are the sea salt and vinegar,
Hmm.
um, cheddar cheese. This is our biggest seller. The cheddar cheese that sells really quick. You could sell. You go to Jimmy Market and you could sell 3,000 packs of chips in a day. Cheddar cheese and the ketchup flavor. You know, it's all natural, organic stuff. They plant in chips, and the way we do the business itself, I didn't go to Ghana and um, set up the my phone is beeping and set up a manufacturing company. Basically, what I did, I employ people within the community to fry the plantain for me to help give jobs back to the community. Right, so they would just fry it and then they'd give it back to me, and I would season it. I even helped them to get deep fryers. I even would supply some of the oil, even the plantain itself, just to get them started.
Right.
And then there's
Right.
some people who wants to be our distributors. They were because I only sell wholesale. I don't do retail. So
Okay.
someone might come to me and say, "Well, I want to sell. Sure, I want to get 300 pack. Of course, they don't have $1,000 for 300 packs. So I would credit them their money, credit them the chips, and they
Right.
would bring it back to me. So yes, I try to find different ways to get everybody involved and everybody to make money out of it.
Okay.
You know.
What's your vision and what's your core competency, if I may ask, for this plantain ventures flavors plantain chips?
Well, you could Google it and search anywhere on the internet, and you will not find any flavor plantain chip like this. No cheddar cheese plantain chip. There's cheddar cheese, potato chips, and other stuff, right? But
Hmm.
plantain chips, you won't find it anywhere in the world. So our vision is to next year, by the end of next year, next December this time, we should be able to be in the Caribbean because we do have demand from the Caribbean, Trinidad, Grenada, St. Kitts. They all reach out to me. But the problem is the shipping expense and the logistics to get it from Guyana to those places. It's kind of
Hmm.
challenging for us right now. But we are working out the kinks to make it happen. So yes, we're going to be expanding beyond Linden and out of Guyana by the end of next year.
So I guess from what I'm gathering, your concern is that if you were to expand to these markets, integrating the cost of freight, then it's going to make you non-competitive in terms of your price points, right?
That's correct. This
Okay.
is why we're taking our time with it and try to figure out the best way of going forward. And with all the new airlines that coming to Guyana, it might be possible sooner.
Okay. Quick question, Mr. Nelson. What would you say to someone in North America, or in Canada or the UK, listening to this? hearing the good news story coming out of Linden and wanted to support your venture, what would you say to them, knowing that
Right.
there's no distribution centers in spread out in the states?
Right. So currently we're not selling in any stores in Brooklyn, New York, anywhere in the States. But if you
Mhm.
do need a personal order, doesn't matter the amount, you could always inbox me and make it possible. Over here in Brooklyn, for example, I would sell a pack for like $1.50 US, you know? So
Okay.
yeah, there's a few people that order, for the kids on the weekend, they get a little 20, a little 30. I mean, with the kids being home for the past 7 months, you get that kind of order because the mothers have to go to work, parents got to work, and the kids are home. They got to get snacks. So it comes as a real great, healthy snack for the kids as well, you know?
Okay. So anyone wanting to experience real homegrown potato chips,
Plantain.
manufactured and produced from the motherland itself, you're more than welcome to contact you by Facebook. I think you said.
Yeah, Facebook. My Facebook page is just Garth Nelson.
Alrighty. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about what else you're doing? I know you're involved in a lot of stuff in the United States. I think you have some kind of a shop operation. Can you tell us a little bit about more of that? I think what we're trying to do, we're trying to showcase Lindeners in a positive light. There's a lot of Linden people providing fantastic services throughout the communities and in our diaspora, and folks are not aware. And if us bringing this to light would ensure that our community supports each other, and it'll make for a good news story throughout the world, right?
Yes, which is right. So I'm currently at my father's business right now. It's Yes We Can Auto Repair. My dad actually started his own mechanic shop in Pine Street, Linden. I
Mhm.
don't know if you remember Mother P or the Smiths to sell Solara, Sherman Smith them.
Yeah.
But he had a shop next door to them. He's been there for he's been there for a long time since he's a young guy. And then he migrated to America back in the early 80s, 85, 84. And since then, he always have his own business. And right now, he had his location, which is 711 Chester Street. And the business name is Yes We Can Auto Repair. If you want, I can give you a quick tour of the shop and you can see what's going on.
Absolutely. Sure. I love this.
Yeah, so he's always had his own business. So we've been in the mechanic business, auto body business for the past 30 years in Brooklyn. And it's kind of a decent operation. There you go. So you've seen the location there. We have about 10 lifts in the shop.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty big operation, 10 employees. And this is Harry. Just say hi, Harry. This is a guy on the Zooming game.
All right.
So yeah, we have quite a large operation. It's a family business as well. This is my little cousin. His name is Collis. This is Zooming game.
It's Zoom?
Yes. Yeah.
I know it's a little organic, but this is good. I
Yeah.
like this. This is good.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a big operation. And the COVID pandemic, you gotta wear your mask. You know how it goes.
Right.
And this is actually my father over here. Yeah, he's wearing his mask. He's the one that started the whole thing. Yeah, pull out your
Fantastic.
mask. So yeah, so I say that.
I know this is live. You want him to give somebody a shout out? You want him to do anything at all? Or I know it's a little natural, but I think it's good.
Yeah, my family back in Linden. Boy Blue. We call him Strong Blue now. He's got big and strong. So
Yeah.
hello to them. Oh, there's a company in Linden. There's a girl in there I gotta say hi to. Her name is Onika. She has a channel, Snack It and Bar. Basically, what you do, you could actually order food from here, pay for it to Cash App in New York, and they would deliver it to Linden, to any address in Linden.
Really?
And she has a great service. And I use her a lot, to help send pastries to my aunts, cousins, like little treats on the weekend. And it works out really well. And everyone enjoys the service. So I want to say hi to her. Her name is Onika, Channel Food Service. I don't have her information right now, but I can inbox that to you later on, and you can contact her if you want to.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, we're just up against time, but I got a couple more questions for you.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone dreaming of a young student, it being from Maltese, New Silver City, a young high school student in Linden that's dreaming of one day becoming like Garth Nelson? What would you say to that student? What would your word of encouragement be to them?
Well, to be honest, when I was at Maltese, I wasn't the strongest student there. Maltese is school. It's a very athletic school. Everyone there is into sports. It produces some of the best athletes in the country. You just got to stay focused and keep your dream going. Believe in yourself. Like for me, just try whatever comes to your mind. you can't really fail at doing anything. You know, it comes to your mind and you don't go like, oh, nobody don't do this and I never see it done. Just try it. You know what I mean? Once you try it, you never know how it's going to turn out. Who knows? You could have added flavor to plantain chip and it'd be like this today. You know what I mean? I just tried it and it worked.
Very good. Very good. Thank you for sharing your time with us. I look forward to tasting it. And again, for anyone wanting to order, I guess your request is what, a minimum of 15 or a minimum of 10? They can get in touch with you and you ship it out to them?
It's no minimum. Basically, if the charges, my phone keep ringing, the shipment charges, you just have to pay for that, you know, wherever it is, and that's it. And you know, sometimes if it's 5 or 10, you just sign up for free, you just pay for the shipping. You know, it's not a problem. So the whole idea is, like you said, the whole idea is to spread it and get on to taste it. You know what I mean? So that's what we are.
Quick question: do you ship to Canada as well, outside the US? Are you
wherever.
doing that?
Yeah, wherever. Like I said, whatever the amount is, and I will just let you pay for the charges, the shipping, and I will just pack it here. The whole idea is to spread it. We haven't touched this markets yet. I send a few to you, you put it in your show, and that's how a big order will come in. So I have no problem doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right. Listen, thank you very much. It's always good to see good news story coming out from the community of Linden. On behalf of the Let's Talk show, I want to take this opportunity to thank you very much for sharing your time with us. I salute you for all that you're doing in Linden and, of course, in the diaspora in the States. Anyone wanting an oil change or anyone out wanting to have body work done in your vehicle, I'm sure, you know, they can hit you up and you'll take good care of them. And I look forward to working with you again in the future. Have a good day. Stay safe, and we'll be in touch. And you got your contact information there, I see.
Yeah.
Yes, we can. Auto repair. Very good.
Chester Street, Brooklyn.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
Thanks
Stay
again,
safe, and we'll be in touch.
You too. Take care. Bye.
God bless you. Bye.